Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, I've finally gotten myself into the Leopard Prototype A on the live server. I've only got the second tracks and second engine, but that's going to help a lot in my road to the next turret and final gun. Because really this tank is all about the mobility, and the carryover weapon from the Indian Panzer is quite adequate. Good accuracy and does enough damage to get you through. Ah, just missed that T-50. Alright, they do have two pieces of artillery. We don't want to get hit by that, because this thing, of course, as you know, has no armor. IS-8. So what kind of targets these guys can find, and we'll work on flanking maneuvers if possible. And there, so we can get a couple of snapshots out. 226, fall back. As you can see, that's an open angle for artillery to maybe throw a shot in. Okay. How much are they wanting to pop back out? Oh. E75. Just trying to get maybe a lucky shot at some lower plate. Not happening there, of course, but come back around the right side now. Again, just trying to use my mobility to perhaps swing around these guys. That's a T-30. Need to stay out of his way because that could hurt. Trying to just snapshot. Obviously, I'm not taking time to aim. Bounce on the IS. If we can track, that'll help a lot as well. Our team is actually doing very well. Maybe I'll take the shot at this guy and then we can follow up. Got too much debris in the way. See if we can swing around far flank. Lion's been taking some shots, it seems. Anybody want to pop back out? Trying to go for the track maybe on that E75. Ooh, that had to hurt. Frack, I'm hit. And I think that was an arty shot there. I'm not sure. Somebody else was looking at it, but I'm not going to go back there. Change up locations. And shot into the side of the Super Pershing. Get one right into the cheek of the Super Pershing there. Alright, bring it around. T-43. Hello, son. IS-6. M103 is doing the tanking here. One into the IS. We're flanking them. Hopefully their guns are turned around. 103 is pulling back. Watching that flank in case we fall from that end. Tiger 2 pulling up here. T-43. Another one into the 6. Ah, son of a gun, that T-43. Let me have it. Good. Alright, their artillery is down, so we can hold. We don't want to take another shot from there. Throw one into the Tiger 2. Watching that flank. Bounce on the 6 base. Running into some problems, perhaps. 6 fired a shot, I think. It's a bounce. Again, just snapshotting, not really taking too much time to aim. T-43 trying to flank. Let's see, where's he going to want to come from? Oh, GW Panther. What are you doing here? Which direction is he looking? Alright, he's probably firing at the FCM. Oh, hello, T-30. No shot out on him. Fall back. T-43 just missing the shot. He's done. T-30 is all that's left. And I'll try to get around him, perhaps. Hello. That's what this thing is all about, those flanking maneuvers. Where's there an opening? Because I don't want to get smacked by this guy, but I'm not sure where he's looking. I can't see. Come on, guys, let's get him. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, it's over. All right. Oh, man, this thing's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. If you want armor, then it's not for you. If you're looking for durability, no. But if you want something to fly, if you just want to fly around the map with a great gun, then the Leopard line. Leopard Prototype A, and then the Leopard 1 is the ultimate beast that I'm going after. But I have to say, once you get into the tracks and second engine, that's when this thing shines. Before then, it's kind of rough around the edges, because without speed, you really don't have a whole lot. You got a decent gun, but you can't play like you're supposed to with this thing. There, I was just changing up my locations. Okay, I'm going to go to the left. All right, they know I'm here. Now let's go to the right. And you can do that fast with this tank. And you can see there, we didn't do so bad, you know, with the first gun. I don't think that was too bad, at least. That's sorted by damage. So not bad at all there. Good job to the team as well, though, because they did a lot of the work, of course. Just taking apart the enemy real quick there. You can see we've got some stats here. We took out their commander. Engine on that one. Tracks. Fuel tank tracks. And if anything, if you find yourself with a weaker gun, then just try to go for their, you know, their tracks. Stall them. But right now we've got the crew at 100%. Working on some abilities, some skills, equipment. I went with vents, rammer, and vert stab. I think it suits the style of play pretty well. You can also do sniper mode, where you might want to go with some binoculars or optics. But I feel that this tank is best at playing the way I just showcased, which is not usually my style. I like long-range sniping combat in this game, but with this tank, it just feels right. It feels like I'm able to get in and get out. So that's good there. I did actually spend a bit more on this automatic fire extinguisher. I think it's like 20,000 credits otherwise. They were on sale for 10 over the weekend, but you know, minus 10% chance of fire there, plus the fact that if you get hit by Arty, it's usually game over. You're going to get set on fire or something bad, so that's why I decided to do that. But yeah, with all these stats, you know, the speed, oh, it's just phenomenal. So let's get in to another one. That was a best case scenario game. I think I was really happy with that one. This one could be a little different. We'll see how it goes. And then of course comes down to maps. If you have in-depth map knowledge, you're usually going to do pretty well. But that's kind of the other reason I do live commentary when I look at tanks, because a lot of times people will show you a replay. They'll say, "Hey, let's take a look at a replay. You know, here's this tank," and they show you the best replay they've got. Well, that's the best case scenario. You got to know the flaws, the weaknesses of these tanks as well. You have to see them at a loss, or you have to see them live, which is why I do 3 matches. Whatever happens, happens. So, you know, if I lose a match, then I lose a match. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's just something the tank wasn't great at. You never know what's going to happen. But maybe it's the team. You can only, you know, do so much. I'm not, of course, the greatest player, so I'm not always going to be able to carry a team. But once again, right now, I'm just going to use my speed to get to the front line on the northern portion of the map and see what we can find, get a couple of shots out. I've got enough ammunition to snapshot, and currently with this gun, it's something that you can get away with. I suppose in some cases you could decide to maybe keep this weapon just because it's got a nice rate of fire, but I don't know. See, this guy, I can't say that what he's doing is, I don't know. I could have taken a shot there. That's out. That's too late. Not really going to be able to cover you, Bat Chat. And I'm not going up there because there's just far too many on the left. Shot out on the Patton. They do have an Object 261 that I'm afraid of. You know, you can't go out all the way over there and then ask for help, because you just went right into the Dragon's Den. Missing shots there. Well, targets are lit. They're losing some. Not happening. Too far hull down at this point. And that's that. Time to relocate because we don't know if we're lit. Now, it's funny, usually you run into the player that's like, "Why didn't anybody help me?" Because you ran all the way towards the enemy. What do you want? I mean, we took a couple of them. We got, what? Was the Patton the one we killed over there? But you can't always just run out like that. I mean, the Bat Chat is a fantastic tank. I don't think it was worth a scouting mission. I mean... See, now in this match, we're actually just sniping a bit more. Tiger 2's running up the line. There's an IS-3 out there. Let's see if we can help out the Leopard 1. No, he's hidden. He's driving forward a little bit, but... bad. I took too much time to aim, and then my lead was bad. Ow, my face! IS-8 decided to go after me, and now my gunner is down, so we're gonna have to shoot. What the heck is hitting me? I think there's somebody up top over there, too. Well, this game is not going as well as the last one, that is for sure. I knew there was somebody up there. I had a feeling. I don't... Was that the... No. Yeah, I got hit. Look at... You can see once, twice in the matlet. And then in the front. I'll just try to get some shots out on that IS-3 for now because I need to stay within some sort of cover. IS is down. AT-15, he's going to be tough, but I'll throw some rounds his way just in case we can hit something. I think there's still a guy up there somewheres. So, obviously the moral of this story is never sit still in this tank. You sit still, you're dead. And there I got a little too comfortable. Way too comfortable. Sat around and was just easy target. You have to keep moving. You have to keep flanking and changing up your locations. At this point, I'm just going to bail on this spot. I mean, look at this speed. This thing can just go. The Leopard 1, I believe, is a bit more maneuverable, has some better turning power. And I don't think I'm going to get to do a whole lot this round. That looks like Artie, I think. Anytime I'm at this health level, my confidence level goes just in the dumps. Lost the Artie, but we now know his last location. Let's see, what else are we dealing with here? Critical hit. Might have damaged his gun. Not that it matters. Did they get the guy that was here? I think this guy hit me. Just want to make sure. We're clean there. Their E100 is... Oh yeah, figures it would be a Centurion. That I don't know if this guy hit me or not, but he's got the gun that would have been accurate enough to do it. E100 and an E75. Okay, there. Yeah, it looks like we're going to miss out on this action here, but... They might be holding each other's backs, or watching each other's backs, I should say. One's down, so that's that. Not a stellar game. That's the price you pay for playing live, I guess, sometimes. Which is why we're going to do another one. This map. I just can't find, I don't know, it's just at the end of the day, no matter what they do to this map, I feel like it's just poorly designed. I know what they were going for. It's just at the end of the day, it just doesn't work. So it's tough when you have a big open plane in the front like this, and you're gonna have people sit here, and it just leaves the rest of the map for fighting. It's tough. Let's see. Well, I could probably... I think I'm going to try to grab the hill again.
Let's go.
Let's see what happens. And we'll run maybe... Yeah. We got some other people going that way too, so that's fine. And yes, I know somebody's trying to talk to me, but at this point I'm in the game and I'm not going to focus on that. I need to focus on driving my tank. I think it's kind of funny, guys. You know, if you're in the game, focus on the game, not talking to me. I'm just some guy that plays video games and puts them on YouTube. I'm not anything special. Focus on the game, win the game, play, and help your team out. Communicate with them, because it's just a little strange sometimes. It's you know, say hello to everybody. Don't say hello to me. You know, it's like I was playing a game the other day in the middle of like fierce combat. Everybody's shooting. We're into the game. People are trying to have conversations with me, and it's like, guys, I said, you want to win this or what? Let's focus on what's going on here. And as you can see, nobody else is following me up. So if you think I'm going to deal with that by myself, you're crazy. Everybody's doing the thing where they want to just stop. IS-8. Leopard. I don't know the IS-8's going to crest the hill there. No dice. They're going to own the hill at this point. We didn't have anybody else push it, and we still have quite a few people back at base. And it depends. You don't always need to take the hill. It just helps. You can wait till they are all on top, and when they come down, just let them have it. I think that hit his turret. I'd like to have tracked him. That would have been fantastic. Might have another attempt. Nope, that didn't work. No artillery. He's going to attempt again. We got a scout that decided to run towards their base. I should have just waited for a track. I don't think I'd be able to hit that track at this point. There's one on the side of the turret, it looked like. Son of a gun. I don't even know where that came from. Somebody's just invisible in those... I bet you in those trees up there somebody had a shot. I will say be careful with camouflage after 8.6. I feel like it does not work as well as it used to. Obviously, they made some changes to how it works, and it's just pretty bad now. I'm not saying that this situation right here was an example of that, but there's been plenty of times where I've been well embedded in a forest, taking good cover at a great distance, and I'm lit. And it just feels a lot worse than anything else I've dealt with. Ah, the shot went low, darn it. $43, $34. Went right past his turret. Not that it would have mattered if it had hit his turret anyway. Grabbing him there. This should go our way. Hopefully. Alright. Let's see. Now, I think it's time to go back onto the hill. There's their T-34. Hopefully the team can make short work of him. But we need these heavies to push. Base has some defense. No gun depression. Oh, T-29. Not really a great situation here. I really hope he doesn't see me. Alright, he took his shot. We know how bad his reload time is. Maybe right about... I was trying to get to his hull, but I think it went towards the turret ring and bounced. Alright, that's that. Want to hug the left a bit more on the way up, because you don't know what's down there. Okay, let's see if we can mount a sniper position. Looks like we've lost them. Hopefully nobody sees me. I don't have Sixth Sense trained up yet. I feel naked without it. No eyes really there. Alright, let's go. With so few targets, it's just time to flank. I thought maybe I'd have some eyes from above. Nice little drive-by there. Went to his front. IS-3 is all that's left. And they finish him off there. Alright. Probably should have done that a little earlier, but there it is nonetheless. The tank is obviously very good at it. You just need to judge what you're dealing with. If it's some sort of heavy, you can probably outmaneuver it pretty easily. So what do we got here? We've got some track on the IS-8. Just damage, though. And all these targets. I'll take it. It's still a win, right? And that's you know what? I feel like I win more during the weekdays and less on the weekends. I don't know if there's just the bad teams show up on the weekends or what. I just have really bad luck. But there's that. Great tank. I'm still practicing a bit more with it. I want to get a little bit better with it because I generally don't rush in the fights like that. Like what you just saw, it's not really my style, but this tank is so good at it that I can't not do it. You know, it's just, I think it's just the way to play it. The other way is, of course, sniping. It's fast enough to get you into a good ambush position, but you also have to remember, you can fall back. You're allowed to. You have the speed to retreat and relocate. If you're at your ambush, you get some good shots out. All right, there's too many of them. Bail. Don't sit there. Get out. You have the speed. Use it. Run away, relocate, do it again. I don't know how... I think I've heard that the camo rating on this thing is pretty decent. I'd like to throw some camo paint on it to perhaps help out a little bit. But, you know, it's gonna cost me, and we'll have to see that. I still wish on the German tanks that they would camo the tracks. They should do that on everything, because some of the camouflage patterns look weird. Like if you choose this one, you've got all the camo there, but you still stay gray here. It just looks kind of strange. But that's a complaint I've had for a while. Other than that, you know, I still need to get into the next gun. Although once I get this weapon, it's going to change my play style because we're going to lose that rate of fire. we're going to get a much more devastating weapon. We've got a lot more damage and penetration, but you know that rate of fire goes down, so can still play the same peekaboo type of game, get in, get out, but just won't be able to do it as often with that reload time. Otherwise, I'm thinking that kind of like how I have my Centurions, I'll probably hang on to the prototype as well, and then just get the Leopard. That way, you know, if my Leopard's in a battle, I can back out and play with the prototype and so on and so forth. Because I've kept the Centurion Mark 1, Mark 7/1, and then I have the FV-4202, so and they all play the same, but I just like having them. So this is not a bad tank, cool looking, fun. If you enjoy this type of style of play, I suggest it, but the grind is very painful. The German tanks are expensive in regards to XP and credits. It took me a while to. I kind of just bypassed the Indian Panzer because I couldn't deal with it. But there's the prototype. Expense-wise, wasn't fun to get. 172K plus. So, and then the Leopard's going to be a while. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to wait it out, have fun with the prototype, and just get into the turret and the gun and enjoy it as is. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Leopard Prototype A. I'm sure it'll be featured in quite a few more videos because I'm enjoying it very much. It's alongside my Centurion tanks. It's probably going to be another favorite, and I'm looking forward to the Leopard 1. But once again, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.